Hey there, everybody. Right now, I want to invite you to imagine yourself playing your favorite sport. You're just about to jump up and try to finish for the point. At that moment, you visualize in your mind exactly how it's going to go down. You push off the ground and into the air, and you see your opponents do the same. But there's a difference between you. As you rise up, your opponents almost seem to stop in midair while you continue to rise. You keep your form together, and in this moment of concentration you almost don't seem to hear anything, though you know there must be a lot of noise around you. You break away from your opponents, and you finish for the score. As you descend, you slowly start to hear the roar of the crowd rising in volume, and you slowly look up and start to see the entire expansive crowd clapping and shouting, cheering you on. This doesn't just happen once, though. Every time you jump up for the finish for the rest of the game, you jump higher and faster than your opponents, and the crowd cheers you on every time. You begin to feel confident that every single time you go up for the jump, you're going to beat your opponents. The crowd begins to know your name because of how much you're contributing to how your team is winning. And suddenly, the game ends and your team wins. The crowd cheers loudly for your team, but among the cheers you can still hear that there's a large section of the crowd cheering loudly just for you. And that's a little bit out of the ordinary. So you ask yourself why that is. The answer comes to you, and it's actually very simple. It's because throughout the game, you could defy gravity better and jump higher than any of your opponents every time. So I want to take this opportunity right now to tell you about a professional jump coach that I know about who really knows his stuff because it's related to this. Now, maybe the story I just told you is a bit of an exaggeration for you at this point in your sports career. It's a bit of a dream. But for many of the people who have learned from this guy, it isn't just a dream anymore. It's a reality because he knows what he's talking about, and he knows how to do that for you. That is because he has focused specifically on developing unique jump training techniques for the last 10 years through science. And he's worked with athletes at college, NBA, and Olympic levels, even including many professional dunkers, to successfully increase their power and their quickness. The athletes he coaches are among the most exceptional athletes in the world. But you think they got where they are by watching free videos on YouTube? I don't know about that. Most of them got there by being coached by people who are pros. And that's what's so great about this program that he offers now that I want to tell you about. His name is Jacob Hiller. And this training system Jacob has developed, it's simply called the Jump Manual. And it's a training program that's pretty unique. You download it to your computer from his website. You can download it in a few minutes from now if you want. And it has everything that he teaches his private clients in it. That might sound too good to be true, but it's actually a better system for teaching because he gets to teach more clients and make more money, and clients like you will get all of his material, workout schedules, and everything that they need conveniently at home without having to pay huge fees for a private session. And you can also ask him questions over email anytime you want. He makes himself available to you. A lot of smart athletes have been going to his website lately to get this professional training without paying professional fees. And it's been getting very popular in news and magazines too. It's been featured on ESPN, Men's Health, Fadeaway Magazine, even in Sports Illustrated. So this is kind of like the real deal. I don't want to scare you or anything, but without these training methods, you're probably going to be left down in the dust because more of your opponents will start learning them first. That's because Jacob knows his system will give you a 10-inch improvement to your vertical in about 12 weeks. And that's, of course, if you're determined enough to follow it correctly. He can actually put you in touch with athletes who have gained 10 to 25 inches in their vertical using the system that he put into his manual. Of course, if the athlete is already very advanced with a 40-inch vertical or more, a 10-inch improvement might not be possible, or might not be possible in that amount of time, in 12 weeks. But the fact remains that if you apply the system properly and you're determined to have a massive vertical leap, Jacob knows it's been proven to work over and over. So you should go check out Jacob's website now at this link below, or the link in the description. You can just click it and go learn more about the jump manual, what you get inside of it. It's got everything he teaches his private NBA and Olympic clients inside of it, as I said. I have to say that the quality and the amount of material that you get in the manual is very impressive. So you should go to this web address right now, get the jump manual, download it in a few minutes from now for yourself, and start training with it. And I hope you make the most of it and enjoy it. Good luck.